Hey guys, this is Jeff. I'm gonna just do a quick video on this. I don't know if it's Corgeut or Corgo, but I'm gonna call it a Corgeut Aqua Terra Homage. This one has a blue dial. Let me give you some of the measurements on it. Diameter is just under 41 millimeters. It's like almost 41 millimeters with the crown. Diameter is 44 millimeters with the crown, and it's actually pretty thin. It's about 11 millimeters thick. And the lug to lug is a little bit over 47 millimeters. Let me take it off and show you it a little bit. The case is pretty flat. There's not a lot of curvature at the lugs, but it wears pretty well. Has pretty good finishing all over. Brushed on the sides. It's polished on this edge, and then on the top of these lugs it has a brush finish. Bezel's nicely polished. And yeah, just looking at it, it looks pretty good. This is the blue dial. I was a little disappointed. I was hoping for a more vivid, more vibrant kind of blue, and this is kind of a dull navy blue. I was hoping for something that popped a little more. But it looks pretty good. All the indices are nice. There's no fingerprints on the indices or hands, no lint or anything that I could see underneath the crystal. It's supposed to be sapphire crystal. I paid a little bit more for this one and got the Miata Movement in here. And this movement, it's not hacking, but it is hand winding. I think it's an 8215 or something like that, some variant of that. And one thing I didn't realize, I mean, obviously I saw the pictures, but I didn't realize how pronounced these lugs are, how pointy they are. When I got them got it in hand, the first thing I noticed was like, dang, yeah, these are some like pointy lugs. Like, yeah, when you have it on wrist, I mean, yeah, that's really like one of the focal points is these pointy lugs. And it wears well. The one thing I don't like about this is the butterfly clasp. I played around with it. It has I think a couple of half links on each side, one on each side, and I kept messing around with it, and I could only get it either a little looser than I would like, or too tight. It would have been much better if this had just kind of a normal clasp with some micro adjustment. Because yeah, if this had micro adjust, if I could just bring it in one or two, maybe it'd be just about right. You know, I like it to not be too tight, but not too loose. This is just a smidge too loose. It's a little bit tighter, but I've been actually wearing it on a strap, on a watch storage strap, and I like it better on that. But for the video, I figured I would put it back on the stock bracelet to show you. Yeah, I got this off eBay for about $100. Crystal's a little dirty. Let me try to wipe it off and show you some more shots of it. But yeah, all in all, I think it's a pretty good watch. It does a pretty good job of looking like a much more expensive watch for about $100. Fit and finish, you know, seem pretty good for $100. Really not a ton to complain about. My only complaints are, you know, once again, I wish it did not have a butterfly clasp, and I was hoping the blue dial would pop a little bit more, be more vibrant, maybe kind of a little iridescent or something, you know. But it was kind of lackluster, and it didn't really it didn't scratch my itch for a blue dial watch. I have since bought other blue dial watches. But yeah, the crown feels pretty good, not too wobbly. But yeah, everything about it feels pretty solid. Threads down pretty nicely. Yeah, plenty of threads on the crown. One thing too is, yeah, the spring bars are really poor quality on this. I took it off the bracelet, and yeah, the spring bars easily get bent, and they're not good spring bars, so be aware of that. But yeah, I think if you're into the whole Aqua Terra look, this is a good option. I think it also comes in a black dial, a white dial. The white dial looks really cool actually, but I already have a white watch. I was looking for a blue. And they also kind of come in like the Railmaster variation of these, where it's the dial's slightly different, kind of like a brushed kind of like metal finish with like a cross, kind of like a bullseye thing going on the dial. Those ones look pretty cool. But yeah, this bracelet, the brushing looks pretty good actually. it matches pretty closely some of the other brushing on there. You know, it does an okay job. The brushing goes pretty well together. Polished center leak. Yeah, if it just wasn't for the clasp. Back here, I don't know if this is mineral crystal or sapphire, but should be okay either way. But yeah, I don't know if there's even any videos for this on YouTube, so I figured I'd put one on. But yeah, for $100, it's really not a bad watch. Let me put it back on the wrist, and I'll shut up. Alright guys, thanks.